Hello, Mayors. Welcome back to Build It with Smith. I'm your host, Smith. And if you tuned into the last episode, which should have only come out just a little bit ago, maybe a day, yesterday, something like that, we were talking about revamping this city. And it looks a little desolate now because what we did in the last episode, if you missed it, and you can go back and watch it, of course, is we went through and we just basically, stored a bunch of things. And just trying to show you here some of the buildings that we have that we stored for just to make it easier to navigate, things like that. Looks like we forgot one building here. A couple of buildings. How'd those guys get away? Oh, that's right, because these buildings are actually part of the Mayor's Pass. So, just to show you some of the buildings that I got here. Well, you can see them. And it looks like somehow... Oh, it looks like I unlocked some. Oh. I guess these were some that I never grabbed from, so we got a lot of cool things here, okay, guys? A lot of cool things that are going to be happening here in the city. I talked about what I want to do with the city now that it appears that we are ready, once again, to start revamping everything. And at first... You know what? I think I forgot to. So a lot of parts here. I forgot to store those also. A lot of parts. How did I forget that? So anyway, I was gonna have a few different areas and work on those. One of them was the education specialization. Have a lot of buildings getting pumped up at population with those. And then we were going to also do entertainment and I think gambling as well. And that's going to really make for a nice looking city. Now, I guess the other part of that is I also have other regions, and some of these buildings could benefit in other regions. But your capital city, you kind of want to put all that you can into that. So yes, it's a little sad because this is what I've been working with for so long, but then for a little bit it stopped. Okay, so if you're still watching, this is a good time for me to talk about my Patreon page. Be on the lookout for it. It's not out yet, but it will be out. So be on the lookout for it. If you don't know what Patreon is, well, you can Google it, but you can also just listen to me explain it to you. It's just a way, a service for you, a way for you to support your favorite content creators. And I know that a lot of podcast hosts have them. A lot of YouTubers already have Patreons. And think of PayPal. You can send money to people. It's kind of like that as far as the transactions go. It's something that you do on a monthly basis. You set up your monthly subscription, and I will, and a lot of folks have perks for people that are able to contribute. And that would be things like maybe exclusive live streams. One of the things I said last time was in my Mayor's Club I have about 20 spaces left. And it really becomes hard to vet out who to let in because sometimes people just comment on my video like, let me get into your Mayor's Club, Smith. And then everybody else will comment. So it's kind of like, I only got 25 spaces, unfortunately, and this may be a way, like I said last time, to I don't want to say reward, but I guess we'll just say reward, for lack of a better word, the folks that support on Patreon. Like I said before, all of this content on my YouTube page will continue to be free. So don't get worried. I'm not going Hollywood on you, like they say. But we're just looking for ways to make this YouTube adventure make more sense, and all of that. So anyway, that was that. That's my speech. And as I'm getting things together, you'll hear more speeches. So tell your friends about it, because they may want to be a part. But anyway, so here we are, right? We have our desolate city here. And what we're going to do today is something that a lot of folks hate. Yes, we're going to start deleting the roads. And if you watch Smith's videos, I am just basically following the ways that I told you are an easy way to do your cities, or to redesign your cities is what I meant. Now, I actually could have left this road here and think about it, because one of the things here is you want to keep the coverage here. So this is, we're going to kind of keep this Max's Manor maybe where it is. Everything else has to go. The Max's Manor, however, will stay where it is. And so what we're going to be doing in these first few little episodes is just kind of clearing some space for our roads. For our buildings, because we're going to yank all the buildings up and place them off to the side somewhere. And I know that I already spent money on these buildings, but that's okay. Not the buildings. I spent money on the roads, but that's okay, because that's money that I'm getting back now in half. Money that I did not have. Of course, money I'll have to spend again, but I also have quite a few items that I can sell for a profit. So just to show you that. So that's coming up pretty soon. All right. We want to go ahead and stay focused here, though. I want to give you guys some quality content, not just a bunch of yapping. So we'll just kind of try to stick to task here. Now, aren't you surprised that I haven't even opened up all that there is to open up in the SimCity Buildit capital city land? Does that surprise you? Yes, I have not done that yet. And hopefully, though, I go all the way with this particular layout here. Because like I said in the last video, the last time I started trying to do this, things got pretty busy in my life. And had work, had extra certifications to achieve at work, which required extra time. And so therefore, did not get very many videos, and we did not get very far on the Build It with Smith YouTube page. Alright, so how much do we have here? We're making back quite a bit of money. Now, everybody in the city, and the whole entire city, is going to be very mad. That's because we were taking away all the roads and access to things like power and all those things. But you know what? This is the way I'm going to do it. We're going to get rid of all that we can. We're going to wipe the slate clean. We're going to get a clear head. Our creative mind needs a clear head. Actually, I just made that up. I think that sounds like a good slogan, I think. A good quote me on that, guys. So the money's going back in the bank. Of course, I'm getting back half of the money that I originally spent on these upgrades. Some of these roads have upgrades. So I'm getting back half the money, which is halfway good. But yes, we are, when we're done with all of this, we should just have really one road going to our Max's Manor. And to be honest with you, I will probably, because that road right there, it even looks a little funny looking. The one leading to the Max's Manor. Some of it's upgraded, some isn't. So maybe I'll keep it like that and just upgrade the rest of the road so that it works, or maybe not. Because I'm trying to figure out actually what I'm trying to figure out what the first part of my city, what when you initially come into this particular layout, what should there be there? I could have regular little city stuff with my buildings that I earn on the Mayor's Pass. I could do that. I could have that. Or I could have a university. I kind of feel like just, boom, you got a university there. Might be a bit much. I'm thinking we kind of want to build up to something. You know, not just having it right when you walk right through the door. Boom, now you're at the university. Might want to lead up to something. It's kind of what I'm thinking. All right, so that's that. And now comes the fun part, somewhat. Okay, so what we're going to do now is, because there's going to be a lot of buildings here, so we're just going to try to do what we can. I'm just going to put this. Oh, I didn't even know I can go back that far. Alright, so we'll put this right there. And we're just going to go all the way around, if we could. Like that, just as far out as we could go with this road, because that is where our buildings are going to go. And that's actually going to be the next thing that we do here. Is we're not going to start out with any design until we have everything set up. That's right. I'm OCD. Everything has to be set up properly. And that means we'll be moving buildings. And I may not go as far as like trying to put like buildings aside. That might be a little overboard. But you never know. It could happen. I could just feel the vibe. And I could just start doing that. But we'll try not to do that, because that will really just, that'll just be too much. You know, maybe I'll do that off camera or something. If I could just continue on with this road, though. Placing the buildings out of the way. So there's all of those buildings. All right, and they have a special place, yes. All right. What else? So I think I'll keep those right there where they're at, because that's maybe where they remain. Oh, and then, yes, of course. Well, so there's just so much stuff to store here. This is a whole 2 episodes here of just storing items and getting ready. And of course I could have did this off camera, because somebody's probably going to wonder. But then again, someone else may wonder, if I did it off camera, why didn't you do it on camera? I think even one person said that at one point. Sometimes I try to have my videos format set up and ready. And one person commented, it looks a little, I forgot the word that they used, but just kind of like, not... I forgot the word they used, but one of the viewers had commented that he likes it better to see this sort of stuff. So I don't know, maybe half of my viewers, I don't know, maybe, I don't know what the percentage could be of people that enjoy just looking at the whole creative feeling here versus, for instance, if I already had the buildings off to the side where they should go, if I already cleared the road and all that. Wonder how many people would prefer that method. Maybe put down in the comments. Give your feedback on it. Lots of trees. Lots of landscape items here. Alright. So... is that that? Alright, that's that. Alright. Oh, now it's dark. And now no one has any roads. Oh, great. Alright. Okay. So there's that. There's that. Alright. Well, guys. I don't think I'm gonna just... this is just too much to... you'll see... when we come back for the next video, you will see everything already arranged and ready for the layout to actually start. I don't think that we're going to get as deep as just watching me move. How many buildings? How many buildings? 168. Oh, plus 100. Is that? No, that's total. Yeah, 168 buildings. And plus all the other buildings. We're not going to do that here on camera today. So, that's going to be it. And when I come back on the next video, then we're going to be ready to do more design. And we're going to keep our Max's Manor right here, because that's where he needs to stay. And anyway, thank you guys for watching. Oh, we've got some money here, guys. We've got some money. Let's see. Let's make sure in my contest of mayors I don't have the assignment that tells me to collect a certain amount of money, because that's usually when I like to keep these here. But it looks like I got a lot of stuff to sell, and I might be taking a slight pause on the contest of mayors. I mean the mayor's pass. It's kind of like you can only do one thing at a time if you really want to focus. So I do have a lot of items here that I could sell, and I don't think doing upgrades right now is going to be the big focus. So let's make a little bit of money back, more money for funding the city. Of course, I'm not going to sell these items here. I might sell the mountain stuff, but yeah, we're gonna come back, and we're gonna come back strong next time. And guys, don't forget, Patreon coming soon. See you guys next time. Peace out.